Hello everyone, this video is in continuation to our videos on human reproduction. We have discussed till gastrulation, we have discussed the formation of ecto, endo and mesoderm. In this video, we are going to talk about the fate of the three germ layers. A very important topic, please watch the video till the end because in between the video, we are going to discuss that how, which kind of a questions they arise from or you can say they are asked from this topic, plus what topics are there which you need to focus on. Fine. So we'll start with it now. Now I have written the parts of the body which originate from ecto, endo and mesoderm. The first layer written here is endoderm, the inner one, mesoderm and the outer one ectoderm. Fine. So I have written or jotted down the various parts of the body which are formed from the three layers. Herein I just want to add in one point. Till the formation of blastomere, till the formation of blastula, we knew that the division was indeterminate. That means from a single blastomere a whole new organism could be formed, but herein after gastrulation now the division becomes determinate. That means this endoderm is going to give rise to these parts only, it cannot give rise to whole new organism. So now in the later divisions of embryo, the division becomes determinate, wherein in the earlier phases we can call it as indeterminate also. Fine. So now we are going to start with, like for example, endoderm. What I want to tell you specifically is that some parts, there are systems, the questions which basically are asked in the papers, there are systems or there are parts that, like for example, half of that system or part is made up of one layer and other half is made up of other layer. For example, when we talk about urinary system and the excretory system, fine. When we talk about urinary bladder, the excretory system, what do we see here? That they belong to same system, but the excretory part basically is made by the mesoderm and the urinary bladder is made by the endoderm. Fine. So this is one system, but so what we can say is that excretory system is endo-mesoderm system, endo-mesoderm type of a system. So we can call it as endo-mesoderm type of a system, wherein half is made up of meso and half is made up of endoderm. We have multiple others also. The ones which I have marked with red, we'll discuss those. For example, endoderm forms the gut region, but only the layer from, or you can say region from pharynx to colon. That means the mid-gut. If we divide the gut into foregut, midgut and hindgut, so the midgut part, that is, I'll write here, from pharynx to colon. Colon is the part of intestine. Fine. So from pharynx to colon part is made by the endoderm and we call it as midgut also. Gut region. If I show you this, suppose this is the gut in a tube form, so this will be the foregut part, the midgut part and the hindgut. Foregut, midgut and hindgut part. So the midgut, this part is made up of endoderm, wherein the ectoderm will form the ectoderm will form the foregut and the hindgut part. Fine. So this foregut and hindgut, both of them, they will be formed by the ectoderm. The buccal cavity and all before the pharynx and below the colon will be formed by the ectoderm region. So the digestive tract or the gut region can also be known as ectoendoderm system. So the questions which they ask are, like for example, give example of the system which is ectoendoderm. Fine. Or ectomesoderm or endomesoderm. So you need to learn these. You can make specific. I have just made them in the form of a flowchart. If you are convenient, make it like this and write the divisions here only. It will suffice two purposes. आपको ये भी याद हो जाएगा कि कौन सा part किस layer से बना है और ये भी याद हो जाएगा कि कौन सा part जो है similar है two layers में. Fine. So it's up to you. Then we have talked about two systems. One is the excretory system, second is the gut region or the digestive system. Next is the middle ear or the ear part. Now the middle ear, which comprises up of our three ear ossicles, and the internal ear, both are made up of separate layers. Middle ear is made up of endoderm, whereas ectoderm forms the internal ear, cochlea and semicircular canals. Fine. So this is the second. So we have discussed 1, 2 and 3 systems which are made up of 2 layers. Now talking about the next system, that is the skin layers of our skin. For example, the dermis part of our skin is made up of mesoderm and epidermis is made up of ectoderm. So this is the fourth system, wherein it is also known as mesoectoderm, wherein the dermis part of skin is mesoderm formed and epidermis is the ectoderm formation. Next is the adrenal gland. We know adrenal gland is there in our body, an endocrine gland. This adrenal gland is divided into 2 parts, cortex and medulla. If you remember the diagram, this is a cap like structure, adrenal gland. The outer part of adrenal gland is known as adrenal cortex, inner is known as adrenal medulla and secretes different hormones as well. So adrenal cortex and adrenal medulla are there. The cortex region, the outer part is made up of mesoderm and the inner one is made up of the ectoderm. So adrenal, this is the 5th type of gland which we have discussed, ki adha gland is made up of mesoderm and half is made up of ectoderm. Now the last system remaining or the last structure remaining is the pituitary gland, because in pituitary the anterior pituitary is formed by endoderm, whereas the middle part and the posterior pituitary, if you see the structure of pituitary also, so it's divided into anterior and we have a streak of middle and then the posterior pituitary. So anterior is made up of endo and these two are made up of ectoderm. So this is the 6th structure which is half is made up of one layer and half is made up of another layer. So these are the most important pointers which I have marked with red, and now I'll just discuss which part is made up of what. Talking about endoderm, gut, middle ear, gastric glands which are there in the stomach, interstitial glands, tongue, urinary bladder, respiratory tract, the whole tract. Now when we talk about the respiratory tract, I'll use another color here. When we talk about the respiratory tract, this is where the whole system is made up of endoderm, the whole system. Fine. Then the liver, pancreas, they are the part of digestive glands. Thyroid gland and thymus are made up of endoderm. Coming up to the mesoderm, muscles, our connective, basically we all say that it is the tissues basically of our body are made up of mesoderm. So the muscular tissues, connective tissues, skeleton. When we talk about the skeleton, we are talking about bone and cartilage both. Fine, they all are tissues. We talk about skeleton or the bone and cartilage in the type of connective tissues. Then adrenal cortex, excretory system, most parts of the reproductive system and the complete circulatory system. That means all the 3 parts, heart, blood and blood vessels. The complete system is now give example of a system which is completely made up of mesoderm. Answer is circulatory system and all the tissues actually, muscular tissue, connective tissues, and when we talk about skeleton, that is the connective tissue, circulatory tissue, blood is the fluid connective tissue. So mostly the tissues are made up of mesoderm. Talking about ectoderm, gut, internal ear, epidermis, eye, retina and conjunctiva, mostly all the parts of the eye, sense organs as well. When we talk about endoderm, mostly all the sense organs are made up of endoderm. I have collectively written sense organs also because we are talking about eye here, we are talking about ear here, we are talking about skin also, so most, and nose also. So they are the, we can write it here for you to remember, the sense organs. They are the main components which are formed by the ectoderm. So this is the fate of endoderm, mesoderm and ectoderm, and we have also discussed the important questions which come from this. You need to learn the type of systems which are made up of 2 or more type of layers, or you should also remember the systems which are solely made up of 1 layer. Mesoderms are collectively responsible for formation of all the tissues and all the sense organs are formed by the ectoderm. Fine. So in our next video, we'll start up with the formation of placenta, because we have talked about the formation of amniotic sac, we have talked about this formation of the 3 germ layers. Now the next step is how the placenta is formed. So keep watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you.